What's up, YouTube? What's going on? We have another Ben Hamon video here. It's gonna be a freaking banger. We're gonna try something different here, and we're gonna do some spectating. In this video, I'm gonna be spectating the #1 Thor in the world right now, currently as he stands. It's a lot of fun. I learned a lot from it. I hope you do too. If you guys like the video, go ahead and do me a favor and drop a like below. If you guys want to see more content like it, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and let me know down in the comments what character I should spectate next. All right, let's get into it. We got Matnell XD on Thor, 34 kills, 3 deaths, 6 assists, 19 final hits, 25k damage, 25k damage blocked. Let's check him out. Excuse me, by the way, I'm not too great with the replay function yet, so just bear with me. Apparently this is becoming more of a popular band as Bucky recently. Good Bucky's just insane. Almost as annoying as Wolverine to deal with as a tank. Just getting constantly pulled. Alrighty, let's see it. Looks like he's going instantly for a flank here, yeah. Pops his awakening, just deal that initial damage. Oh, they get an early pick on Strange. So I don't know if you guys saw that. We'll go back a couple seconds here. So I do this a lot as Thor. I will use my left click to gain back some Thor force. It does quite a bit of damage, but you can see as soon as he hit his left click after that right click, he gained back Thor force by doing so. So after every time you use an ability, you gain back Thor force if you hit a left click with it. He's dragging out Magneto. I like this. I like this. Oh my god. Yeah, this team's kind of dominating right now. I'm not gonna lie. Instantly goes up there. Just to annoy him, keep him on the rooftop, distract him. Pushes their Magneto back into their spawn somehow. That was good ult. It just barely got out of it. Looks like cloaked that as well. Looks like he's just building up ult charge on the cloak. Oh, pushes her out of her ult. That's actually huge. He's got really good control of his shifts. Like, just able to move people around wherever he wants to put them. That's something that I need to work on as Thor. Oh my god. One thing I've noticed with a lot of the top Thor players, like, they use their shifts a lot more than I do. Basically just doing crowd control on somebody the entire time. I haven't... Oh, he has used his bubble. Yeah, there it is. So I really haven't seen him use his bubble all that often. So if you guys don't know, this ability down here, that bubble, what that'll do is it pops a bubble out, and anyone inside of it, when they try to leave, they get damaged and slowed down. Oh, that's a lot of ults. It's a lot of ults going on. It also regenerates your Thor force, depending on whoever's inside that bubble. So however many people get hit by it, it's one Thor force around. Wow, they turned this around? Let's go back and watch this fight. Like, that's actually insane. So he's just keeping Strange. He's not letting him drop down. That's actually kind of crazy. This is what I mean. Like, he's just got insane, like, ability to control that. Look at that. They had 3 alts. Looks like their Magneto just LeBron James somebody too. Wow, they really turned that fight around. That's insane. They used their Strange, Invisible Woman. And then it looks like somebody just switched. They had their Psylocke ult too. Oh my god. This guy is not safe. In the air. Imagine being Star-Lord thinking you're safe on top of the building. And you just see a Thor fly up there and just destroy you. Yeah, they are really, like, just steamrolling this team. Like, they have not put up a fight at all. I think there were some Celestial players on the other team. And his team is mostly One Above All and Eternity. So there he goes, he uses his bubble again. He was low on Thor first. Yeah, see, there he goes again. Just absolutely dominating, like, any space on the map. This guy is actually insane. I mean, when he, like, if you see this, like, every time he picks a target, like, they just die. Like, there's no stopping it. It looks like he's probably gonna try and get, yeah, he's gonna get Strange, trying to get him out of position. He is just bullying their tanks, like, just anywhere he wants to put them. I mean, what can Strange even do? Like, he's just getting absolutely bullied here. Is he gonna die here? Yeah, I think so. That's one of his 3 deaths right there. This is his first death. I think that he probably, I'm gonna guess he has another death on this point, because this is actually a really hard point to capture. This last little section. So he backs up. I wonder... Okay, the whole team was there. Back the whole team up with that ult. Like, so that's the thing with Thor's ult. Like, you're not always just gonna get like you're not even always get a kill. Like, I know a lot of people want to get like 2 pieces, 3 pieces, 4 pieces with their ults. You know, the whole team would obviously be preferred, but that's like extremely rare, especially with Thor. Thor is one of those where you're gaining map control with that ult, or drawing out another support ult. I mean, he just absolutely dominated that lobby. I mean, he's already at 18 kills, 1 death, 10 final hits, 13k damage. And that is just absolutely insane. Alright, so we put it up here. Goes for this awakening right away. Destroys magic out of the gate. That's insane. So he's just going for his long-range awakening, just putting in damage, building up all charge. Can't really do much until they kind of push up to a certain point with Thor, being a pretty melee-based character. Pop? Oh, he did not pop his bubble there. Oh, he did pop his bubble. Okay, so he popped it there. Oh my god, he's just destroying with the Thor force. Okay, now it looks like he's going for some grabs. Back him up to their spawn. That's actually insane. Like, that is just disrespectful. Bro is at their spawn, just him and their Magneto alone push the entire team back to their spawn. That is just, I mean, these guys are just getting bullied. Yeah, you can see how fast. I mean, these top players, pretty much all of them get their ult extremely fast. Oh my god, let's go back and push that. Goes up top to jump down, then hit it so they can't see it coming in high. Gets one of the supports, the invisible one, just beating the crap out of the Magneto. This might be his other death here. Oh. Finds the health pack. Yeah, I think he's gonna die here. Yep. So he's got one more death in this. I wonder how far they make it. So that was a really good comeback by the other team. I mean, they really turned that around. Losing one support right away in that team fight and still being able to come through. I mean, his team still has 2 ults. They still have a defensive ult, and they still have Black Panther's ult. And this might be his other death here again. Yeah, that's the last time he dies in this. He kind of fed there. See what he was trying to do. He was trying to get those supports, but... And this team's holding it right after he died. I mean, that's kind of crazy. Alright. So his team pretty much all gets wiped right there. He's just waiting on the roof. You can see he's already at 72, 73%. 73% ult charge. There he goes. I mean, he's so methodical, like, with his shifts. Like, I mean, you know that Strange was just absolutely shitting himself. Because he thought he was, I mean, who did he even kill there? He killed, he killed Namor there. I mean, he's already got his ult here. Right at the beginning of the next point. So once again, kind of like that first point, until they push through that area, Thor really can't do much. He doesn't have a lot of poke ability, except for his awakening. And if he doesn't have full Thor force, he can't use his awakening at all. So you can see he popped his E there, right before that, his bubble, and it just gave him full Thor force right before that. I mean, he is just bullying this other team Strange, and then now he's just taking out the other Magneto. I mean, he's just, they get him. I mean, that's just insane. I mean, he's literally controlling where the other team's tanks goes. So the other team switched to the Thing. So the thing about the Thing is that he is immune to not all crowd control, but any displacement crowd control. So anything that he can't be moved by another hero. So Thor with his shift, Invisible Woman with her push or pull, Wolverine with his shift. So that's probably why they switched the Thing. Honestly, if they would have switched the Thing earlier, probably could have worked out for him. He almost got that Magneto there. I mean, he can still, the thing is, he can still bully, there's going to be a lot of ping-pong. He can still bully the other Thing, because he can body block. I mean, unless the Thing uses his shift, but if the Thing's shift is on cooldown, he can't, there's no way for him to just push past Thor. So you can see he's just waiting for his Thor force to come back. He's going to pop his awakening, yep. Going to put some poke damage on the supports in their front line. Let's see what looks like he was just trying to shove somebody out of the enemy team's cloak and dagger ult. A lot of ults going on. Ooh, his team double support ulting? Or no, they did not. So push his cloak out of Invisible Woman's ult. Gets the kill on that. Looks like he's after Magneto right now. Yep, pushes him out of the fight. I mean, he is really good at pushing people out of position to where they can secure the kill. Or at least get them away from the fight enough to where it makes a difference so his team can secure some type of kill. I mean, he's just excelling at that. Already has his ult back again. They haven't reached it through this checkpoint yet. Goes for the long range awakening again. I mean, that's pretty typical Thor. I mean, already has Mag out of position. Gets the kill on that. Instantly, I mean, just takes him out of the fight. I mean, when you just are constantly having a tank out of the fight the entire game, it makes it almost impossible to win. I mean, that is an insane Thor. I mean, he is just so good. Gets MVP. Ended the game. Let's see here. Yep, 34 kills. I mean, it really shows. And the other team really didn't do that bad. I mean, this guy, he just switched to tank at the end. He was, looks like he was playing support. Looks like he switched to tank. Really, probably didn't. I didn't even really see him on the field all that much. So, but yeah, I mean, you can just see Thor is just absolutely destroying lobbies. I mean, even at high level, a good Thor can just do what he wants basically across the entire map. All right, let's watch another one. Okay, so just for context, this guy has 90 hours on Thor. His next closest hero is 2.8 hours on Magneto. This guy is averaging 21 elims every or KOs every 21 or every 10 minutes. 21 KOs every 10 minutes, which is insane. 11 final hits every 10 minutes. 16k damage every 10 minutes. I mean, that is insane.
4, 3, 2,
Is this the same map? Instantly goes for up top. Looks like he's just chilling up top, looking to grab it. Yep, looking to grab a tank. Okay, so Strange dies right away. Yeah, his team's kind of getting pieced up right now. Runs away from the magic. See if he can get this kill on magic here. Magic's actually not a bad hero to kill with Thor. So you can see the other team is actually punishing him for trying to get these tanks out of position. Every time he goes for a flank, they're kind of concentrating him pretty well. See what he does with that. Okay, so he hits. Yeah, this Mantis is good. That's the second sleep they've hit on him. Looks like he dies there, so that's one of his 6 deaths. So yeah, so you can see this other team is really good. They're really good at punishing Thor for being out. Not, I mean, Thor's not really out of position, but they're forcing him to probably change his playstyle here. So we'll see. Just pushes Magneto basically out of his backline. Magneto is just sitting there bullying them. Okay, I wonder if he sees that man. Yeah, he hears that magic over there. Gets Strange out of his sleep before magic can kill him. And then bullies magic out and ends up killing her. I think he does get the kill there. That's insane. The other team's playing triple support. Goes to block the portal. He might die here. Nope, he gets out. That's actually insane. I don't know if him blocking that saved the point, but he definitely was able to help there. And just jumps through the portal and says, fuck it. And goes through. His Strange is there to come help him with the shield to get back. Hopefully Strange doesn't die there for that. He might die. Oh, almost did. It's actually an insane play. Look how much ground that play gave him. Like, they are already pretty much halfway through this point just because he decided to dive through there, through the enemy team's portal, and just keep them from pushing up. Because this team, the enemy team, is playing extremely aggressive. They're very good. I mean, you can see, like, they're kind of rolling them. I mean, just looking at the stats, they're definitely outplaying them as far as kills go. So I think that's his second death, right? Yeah. So let's see how they get out of this one. Alright, just putting in the poke damage. Strange is just shielding that. He's using his shield and left flick tech. Looks like he's going to try and put Strange out of position here. Doesn't quite get it. I think his team's Loki's kind of blocked it. Tries to get the enemy team Bucky out of the revive. Dodges that. Yeah. Oh. He might get that Strange here. Oh, he's getting pocketed. I think he got him right there. Yep. That's a good ult. That is a really good ult. He got the Mantis and the Strange with that. I mean, even with a team that's a lot better than that other game we watched, he's still pretty much playing the same way. I mean, he's still just pushing people out of position and you know, trying to secure a kill with that, or let his team secure kills by it being a 6v5 instead of a 6v6. He is not letting this magic really dive their backline right now, which is pretty cool. I mean, he's really just bullying that magic so that she can't really get much value in the backline. A lot of ults being popped right now. I think he was trying to pull out the sleep from Mantis before she was able to, before their invisible one's ult ended. They're pretty close. I think this next team fight, they have to, pretty sure they're gonna get this. Just so many ults. I mean, when you have triple support, like, that's just got to be the most annoying thing to play against. Will he get it? I don't know if Bucky hit his ult on the revive, but I mean, that's basically anyone that gets revived and gets hit by Bucky instantly, they're dead. You can't heal fast enough for that. Just bullying the crap out of their out of their Adam Warlock just to get him to stagger. So he's gonna push up here again to their spawn. He has his ult, so it's the same move he did last point. Let's see how he does it here. I mean, this is exactly how you make space as Thor. You don't have a shield, but you can be so annoying, and anybody that makes a mistake is dead. Like, anybody is slightly out of position, he's going to pick them out. And he's just going to get that kill. I mean, just keeps them all. I mean, that's insane. He pulls out the Loki, you know, invincibility. Gets that drawn out. He did not get a support all drawn out, but I mean, they just kind of rolled their team. Doesn't really matter. He's gonna try and bully this magic. I mean, look, he just is keeps Bucky out of the fight. Isn't going for the magic right now. Makes it back to his invisible and all. Like all these little plays, he's just getting somebody out of the fight for just a couple more seconds to buy his team more time. And then when the big team fight is going on, you know, this is what he does. He's sitting there, you know, frontlining another tank, just beating the crap out of him, keeping him technically out of the fight because Venom can't do anything while Thor's doing that. I mean, kind of crazy that they won that point. I mean, at first they were really getting bullied. So let's see how they hold it on defense. Going for that same early poke with this Thor force. He just loves bullying this magic. I mean, just he loves bullying magic. He even bullied that other magic in the other game. Oh, they got a Wolverine. So let's see how he plays against a Wolverine here. Because neither Thor nor Strange are quite great at dealing with Wolverine. Thor's better because he has a better escape, more often escape. His isn't really on cooldown all that much. Strange is you know, a 12-second cooldown, I think. So they go Thing here as well. I might do a spectating Thing video, my #1 thing, because so you can kind of see there, he doesn't push the Thing at all, but he is able to kind of like do like a brief stun almost. So a lot of ults coming out. And you can just see how quickly ults build in these high-level lobbies. I mean, just gets the magic out. Okay. So Invisible Woman kind of stops any value getting out of that ult. So Thor, even though Thor can't push the Thing around, in a 1v1, Thor, I think, will still beat the Thing. Because his damage output, I think, is a little bit higher. Goes to his ult, protects himself from the Bucky ult. I will say Bucky is probably one of the scariest players to go against in a 1v1 as Thor. So it looks like they're going to stagger Strange here. Or at least he was. It looks like his team wasn't. Their Bucky still has their ult going on. So that's actually a pretty good stop. Got a minute 30 left. So just going for that poke damage again. Really not much else to do until... Oh, Strange hit a big eye. Oh, and their Strange hit a big eye too. Okay. So it's 2-3 right now. They can still win this. Yeah, he's about to take out this Strange here. Yep, staggers the Strange. The Thing's here, about to stagger him. Yep. If this magic gets caught out, I mean, that's just really bad for their team. Okay, so he backs off there. So this magic evaded pretty good. If that magic staggered there, that would have been really bad for the enemy team. There's no way they hold this first point, right? So he has his ult here again. Okay, a lot of ults coming out. I'm not sure why he used his ult there in the Invisible Woman ult, but Just a lot of button presses going on right now. A lot of trades going back and forth. Looks like they are gonna lose this. Yeah, he's just sitting there on the point to stall it, stagger it. Or so basically what happens there, right? So he knows he lost the team fight. What he doesn't want to do is stagger. So you can see he already has 4 team members, already came back to life. Both the tanks are dead. So what he's doing is forcing them to kill him by sitting there on the point. Because if he's off the point, he's not stalling this, they have no motivation to kill him. They can just let him live until they capture the point, and then they can stagger him. So the next team fight is 5v6. So what he does is he sits on the point, stalling it, so they have to kill him to progress the point before the enemy team comes back. So that's pretty smart. Not a lot of people know how to do this. They'll try and fight and stay alive as much as possible. You don't want to stay alive here. You just want to die. That way, because they already have this point. You're not going to save that. He also doesn't want to spawn at the other spawn, because then he'll miss this first team fight. So they already pull Bucky and get him. I mean, he's really an in-your-face kind of Thor. You know, he's not super, passive. I mean, he is just, you can tell that he's not afraid to die, but he knows how to stay alive. He also has some really good supports just keeping him alive. Huge eye on that. And they're invisible and protects them against the enemy team's eye. That was actually huge. So not a lot of alts. The thing's coming up. The enemy team's thing, and their invisible woman has ult. His team has no alts except Thor, and Loki's coming up right now. So does he ult this again? Okay, he probably ults here yet. So he doesn't really, what I've noticed on his ults, he doesn't really, so what I do is I dive straight in and I pop my E so it slows them down, and then I ult, immediately. So it's a quick like EQ. And then and it helps keep people from escaping. But what I've seen he does is he goes straight up into the air and will and ult that way. So yeah, so he's straight up in the air here. So I wonder if that's just to like help keep him alive, because I think they'll notice like if he dives straight in, they'll just go try to damage him down as quick as possible, but before his ult even finishes, he's dead. So I might have to start trying that. So that's 2 things that I see I need to work on is really his tech here, where he's just pushing tanks around, and then his ult usage is really good at he never dies in his ult. I haven't seen him die in his ult one time. Goes to help his Strange out, pushing him out just enough to get him, keep his Strange alive. His Strange gets kidnapped by Bucky here, and it looks like his Strange does end up dying, but that was actually a really good save. Okay, so we're in overtime. He's trying to push the Strange out. He does end up dying there. I think he was hoping to get that Strange a little bit further outside the ult so he could kill him. And have I think he thought his team was a little bit closer too. Okay, so they have 2 more ults on this. No support ults on either team. So yeah, basically, whoever has the best offensive ults is gonna win this fight here. Ends up dying there again. And that just shows how good both teams are. Neither one had support ults during that time, and I think only 2 people died from each team. Oh my! And Thor, we gotta watch that again. Oh my god, this team just cleans up. Insane. Yeah, this Thor player is insane. I definitely learned a lot watching him. Definitely got to work on my alt usage, and definitely got to work on my shifts to be able to have a little bit more control over that when we're on pushing people. So, I mean, his strange was extremely good too. I mean, his strange had 45 kills, 14 final hits. Thor with 35, or Matt Nell. I think that's how you say his name. I'm not really sure. 35 KOs with 19 final hits, 27k damage. Their strange had 31k damage. I mean, yeah, these guys, both these teams were extremely good. I mean, but as you can see, the enemy team just died a lot more. So that's, you know, that's always the big thing with rivals is dying less. You know, how do you get better at this game? Best ways, number one way is to just die less. You know, if you die, figure out how you could have avoided that death, and that will help with your positioning. You know, that'll help with your pacing, and your awareness. You know, your game sense, what's going on, how many of your teammates are alive, how many of the enemy teammates are alive. You know, just getting better at that. So definitely learned a lot from this Thor. This guy's insane. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Saw the rank #1 Thor. Let me see if I can pull up the website here. Matt Nell, 95 MVPs, 67 SVPs, one above all, highest ranked one and one above all, 348 games. So if you guys like these videos, let me know down in the comments. I'm thinking I'll probably do, you know, 2 of these a month, 2 of these spectating videos a month. Just let me know what you guys think about that. Be sure to give the video a like. If you liked it, go ahead and subscribe if you want to see more content like it. And let me know down in the comments if you want to see more of these spectate videos. Thanks, guys.